I'll raise her, so rest easy, Hinano.
Daichi? This is my fiancé.
Hey, is something wrong? You seem kind of flustered.
My little sister has a fever at daycare, so I have to go pick her up.
This is Hinano Akashi. She's a new hire who started working this year at Kusada Seiko, a small parts processing company. She looks really young, but she's only 18. She lives with her 4-year-old sister and acts as her guardian. I'm Daichi Nagakura. I graduated from a junior college and have been working in sales here for a year. I'm 21. I see. I hope she gets well soon. If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for leaving early all the time. I'll see you later.
From what I heard, Hinano and her sister lost their parents in an accident when she was 15, and her sister Hinata was just 1. With no other relatives, the two of them were raised in a care facility. After Hinano left the facility and got this job, she took custody of her sister and began living with her. She's younger than me, but she has to raise her little sister as a guardian. That's gotta be tough. She could have left her sister in the facility, but since they'd already lost their parents, they wanted to avoid being separated. After consulting with child welfare services, Hinano expressed a strong will to raise her sister herself. In the end, with the support of welfare services, she started working while raising her sister. Everyone understands how hard it is for her, so all the staff are very supportive. The other clerk also takes on Hinano's leftover work without complaint.
It's gotta be rough looking after such a young child while holding down a job. Even if it was an accident, you'd really have to love your sister to do what she's doing.
Exactly. Oh, if it's all right, I can make those copies for you. I've got a free moment. I'm one of the many people who want to help out. I hope to ease even a little bit of her burden at work.
Sorry to trouble you on your day off.
One day, on a weekend, I visited Hinano's house. Hinata, her little sister, was with her.
Thanks, mister.
No problem, Hinano. Really, don't hesitate to call me even on my days off. It all started when she heard from a friend that she could get a bunch of used kids' clothes and toys. She had no way to transport them, so I offered to bring my car and help. That day marked the start of me helping out more often. Before I knew it, I felt like part of the family.
Thanks again for helping today. I hope dinner's to your taste.
Sorry to be treated to a meal, too.
Eat up lots of my sister's omurice.
As I helped more with childcare and housework, we grew closer, and eventually I confessed and started dating Hinano. Then I started seriously thinking about supporting both Hinano and Hinata. I want to marry you, Hinano.
Daichi? But I've been nothing but a burden to you. I can't ask for more.
I admire how you keep moving forward, even when things are hard. I want to support you. I get that now might not be the right time to get married, so would you at least be engaged to me? You don't have to carry everything alone. I'll be your support. This engagement is proof of that.
That makes me so happy. If it's okay for me to wish for more, then yes. I want to be happy with you too, Daichi.
So we got engaged when I was 23 and she was 20. Hinano, who used to hold back, began to rely on me more, and we started to smile a lot more together.
This way!
I'm coming for you, Hinata.
You too, keep it up!
Our life started out in hardship, but I truly believed that happiness was the only thing left in store for us. But...
Sis?
Not even 6 months into our engagement, when Hinata was 6. One evening, Hinata left work before me and was hit by a drunk driver. She passed away in the accident. Unable to accept her lifeless body, we stood there in shock. My heart couldn't process the reality. I'll raise her, so rest easy, Hinano. Even through tragedy, time won't wait. I remembered something she once said and made a decision. 17 years have passed since I started raising Hinata. Even though I watched Hinano do it, parenting was full of firsts for me. With help from child welfare and my parents, I managed. Hinata is now 23 and works in sales admin at a local auto parts company.
I'm off!
Yeah, take care. I'm 40 now. I was just recently promoted to section chief at Kusada Seiko. Thankfully, the damages paid by the offender covered our school and living expenses. Growth brings many changes. A year after graduating college, Hinata finally brought her fiancé home to meet me.
Daichi? This is my fiancé.
I'm Yoshitaka Takagi. I've known Hinata since university, and we've been close since then. Nice to meet you. I'm Daichi Nagakura. I've heard a lot about you from my sister. Turns out they'd been close since their university days. After settling into their jobs, they decided to get engaged. Yoshitaka works in consulting at an insurance company, apparently.
Like I told you before, Yoshitaka said my past doesn't matter, and he wants to make me happy.
Yeah, that really puts me at ease. He's such a kind person. Not at all. This is just normal. No matter what her past is, Hinata is Hinata. Hinata spent a few years in a facility. Now that our parents and her sister are gone, I'm pretty much her only family. I was worried she might feel isolated, so hearing that really eased my mind. Still, I can't believe she's getting married. But Yoshitaka, there's one thing I have to warn you about. Whatever you do, don't let Hinata cook her own recipe variations. That's a lesson I learned over 17 years. I tried to eat it out of love, but yeah.
Daichi! Why are you looking like you knew that, Yoshitaka?
The truth is, Hinata has no taste buds. If she follows a recipe, it's fine. But when she improvises, it becomes her own special dish. Don't bottle it up. I'm on your side.
Daichi, I can hear you, you know.
From the look on his face, Yoshitaka probably already experienced it. By the way, Hinata was obsessed with ketchup. We laughed and shared stories about Hinata, but then... What was that look just now? Mid-conversation, I thought I saw Yoshitaka's expression cloud for a moment. Hinata didn't seem to notice, but it made me wonder.
It's a guest. I'll go greet them. Go ahead and keep talking.
Thanks, Hinata. So, just between us, the old Hinata used to be... Perfect timing. Nagakura, once we're married, could you cut ties with Hinata? Huh? Cut ties? Exactly as it sounds. You shouldn't be by her side. Yoshitaka's tone, once polite, suddenly shifts. I'm left speechless. Hinata is a wonderful person. Even with a painful past, she faces forward with a smile. Today, I finally understood why such an attractive woman never looked at any man but me. It's because of you. Because of me? It's the first time anyone said that to me. I was caught off guard. I was so focused on raising Hinata, I never thought my presence might hinder her relationships. Wait, I'm Hinato's fiancé, her late sister. I raised Hinata in her place. I'm just a family member. I never meant to get in the way of Hinata's love life. I genuinely wish you two the best, so... Your feelings don't matter. You never actually married her sister, did you? Then no matter how much you insist you're family, from the outside you're just an unrelated man. Any man would feel uncomfortable if someone like that lived in the same house. If you finally realized you're taking away her happiness, then consider stepping back. Hinata's an adult now. I heard you're like a big brother, but your role is over. I'm too stunned to speak. Then Hinata returns.
Sorry for the wait. The neighbor brought around the community newsletter and we chatted a bit. What were you talking about?
Oh, Hinata, we were just talking about the aquarium trip you and I took. He casually returns to the previous topic. I'm stunned again by the switch, but force a smile and join in.
He's really nice, isn't he? We're even thinking of moving in together. I'm so excited.
After Yoshitaka left, Hinata spoke with a blush.
Now maybe Daichi too will finally...
Finally?
No, it's nothing.
He probably is a good guy, but something about what he said still nags at me. Can I really entrust her to him? Later, just to be sure, I hired a private investigator to look into him, but nothing suspicious came up. Maybe I was just being paranoid. You'll surely make her happy. All that's left is for me to let her go. But after 17 years together, being told to cut ties just like that? How can I accept it so easily? I never thought things would turn out like this. Hinano,
What a cute sleeping face.
When was this again? Just one day from our time together, but that day is real. 5-year-old Hinata sleeps soundly, freshly napped after being tucked in by us. She really does look like Hinano probably did.
Geez, Daichi. But am I really making her happy?
Huh?
I'm not even 20 yet. I wonder if I'm being a good guardian. This was the only way, so I just kept pushing forward. But sometimes I wonder if Hinata's really okay with me as her guardian.
You're doing fine, see? Hinata looks so happy.
Daichi?
She's still a kid, so she can't express it well. But I'm sure she's glad you're her guardian.
Yeah, you're right. Hinata is the only family I have left. With our parents gone, I'm the only one left who can wish for her happiness. That's why, when I decided to take her from the facility, I swore I'd make her happy. So I shouldn't be doubting myself now. Thank you, Daichi.
Hinata's happiness, it's not just you anymore, Hinano. Let's make her happy together. That conversation is what led me to take Hinata in, despite not being related by blood.
Hey, Daichi! You're still sleeping?
That voice woke me. The sun was already up. Hinata stood at the door, clearly annoyed. Sorry. I'm getting up now. Right. All we want is Hinata's happiness. That hasn't changed. So, the choice I have to make is obvious. The confusion from yesterday vanishes. I'm now resolved. On our day off, I called out to her. Hey, Hinata, you're going on a date with Yoshitaka, right?
Yeah, he's picking me up soon. We're going to see a movie together.
It seemed like the right timing, so I made up my mind to talk to her about that matter. I know you're busy, but can you give me a few minutes?
Sure, but what's up? You're so serious.
Once you and Yoshitaka get married, I think we should cut ties and stop seeing each other.
Huh? What do you mean? Suddenly saying we should cut ties?
This is what I came to after thinking about your happiness.
For my sake? What are you talking about, Daichi?
Hinano always put your happiness first. Of course, so did I. But going forward, it's not me anymore, it's Yoshitaka. You've grown up. You two can manage without me. So I want to take your marriage as a chance to step back. As I said that, her expression filled with sorrow.
Why would you say something so sad? We don't have to cut ties!
But I've thought this through. Yoshitaka wants it too. I'm not related by blood. I can't be a burden to your new start. I can't lie to Hinata, so I told her the reason. Her eyes widened in shock.
Wait, what? Yoshitaka said that?
Looks like Hinata didn't know about his intentions. Just as I was about to explain, we ended up taking a while, and it was already time for Yoshitaka to arrive. I needed to ask him to take care of Hinata, but before I could, she was already at the entrance.
Hey! Yoshitaka! What do you mean telling me to cut ties with Daichi?
You heard that. I meant exactly what I said. That way, you'll definitely be happier.
Don't make decisions for me. I never wanted to cut ties with Daichi. He's been looking gloomy lately, and I couldn't figure out why, but I can't believe it was because of you.
She must have sensed I'd be struggling with something. Don't be so upset. I did it for you.
How would pushing Daichi away be for my sake?
It's creepy to keep an unmarried guy who's not even your family hanging around. Keeping someone like that close will only hurt you in the end. The guy's not young anymore, right? It's time he stepped aside, or you'll lose your standing. That's why.
My parents and sister are gone. Daichi is the last precious family I have left. If I lose him, I'll really be all alone. Even if it's you, Yoshitaka, don't tell me to cut him off like it's nothing.
How can you call someone family when you're not even related by blood? Wake up, Hinata.
Blood doesn't matter. Daichi is family to me. No doubt about it.
Hinata. She shouted with overflowing emotion, eyes wet with tears, and continued like she was looking back.
When my sister started working, I left the facility too. But I remember it being really hard living alone with her. I even saw her cry sometimes. Then Daichi started coming around, and everything changed. She got stronger, and our home felt bright again. Sure, we had support from child welfare, but if Daichi hadn't been there, I might have ended up back in the facility, never knowing what it felt like to have a family. Even after my sister died, Daichi raised me through those hard years. We shared so many good times and got through so much pain together. How could I call someone like that anything but family?
You say that, but I couldn't stand it anymore, because I love you. As he spoke, memories of time with Hinata played in his head.
Actually, I have a really important brother.
Brother? I thought your only family was your sister.
My blood family, yeah. But I have a brother too. He's so kind and dependable. He always listens and...
Back then, you talked about him with such joy, even though he wasn't blood related. You'd always say Daichi this and Daichi that. It was like a habit. From the start, I couldn't shake the unease. Watching you praise some unrelated guy like that, it drove me crazy.
So that's what you really thought. I see. I guess I didn't get through to you at all.
Hinata, come on, just let it go. From now on, you've got me.
No. Tell me, Yoshitaka. If someone asked you to cut off your mom or dad, your precious family, could you do it?
But they're my real family, and Daiichi's.
Not real. Is that what you want to say? Don't mess with me. If you're going to insult the time Daichi, my sister, and I spent together without even knowing us, I won't forgive you. I never thought you'd say something like only blood makes a family.
Hit with that glare from the woman he loved, Yoshitaka faltered, but Hinata wasn't done.
I've always wanted to repay Daichi for everything. I think my sister would have wanted that too. Now that I'm engaged, I thought I could finally make Daichi feel at peace.
That's why, after introducing her fiancé, she looked at me with such relief. It was a look that said she could finally stop worrying about me.
Yoshitaka, I thought you were a good guy. Even after hearing about my past, growing up in a facility, losing my parents, you still said you loved me, that you'd make me happy. That meant a lot to me. But if I listened to you now, I'd be stepping on everything Daichi's done for me. I don't want that. And my sister wouldn't either. I can't feel happy about this marriage. So I can't accept what you said about cutting ties with Daichi. If you can't respect the family I care about, I'd rather break off this engagement.
After hearing Hinata's feelings, Yoshitaka trembled with frustration. Then, she may say that, but how long do you plan to cling to a girl who's not even blood related? Try being the guy who has to hear about you all the time. I see now. You tried to make it sound reasonable, but all this time, you were just jealous. Jealous that Hinata trusted me more than you. So even during the wedding visit, when he kept looking annoyed, it was because he hated hearing stories he wasn't part of. Once I understood his motive, all my past doubts felt ridiculous. And even if I did what he said, it wouldn't make Hinata happy. That much was clear. I want her to be happy. I promised Hinata I'd protect her. If I could keep that promise, I was willing to respect Yoshitaka's feelings. Even if it meant stepping away and just watching from afar. But Hinata said herself this marriage won't make her happy. If she doesn't want it, I can't accept it. Shut up! You think some unrelated guy has the right to ruin our marriage? Yes, I do. Because we're family. Stop calling yourself family. I'm the only family Hinata needs now. You're just some old guy who's gonna wither away. You think you can make her happy? Get it through your head. No one wants a woman who's all over some unrelated man. You have any idea how much I've held back for her sake? No one else would go this far for her happiness. Only me. That's why Hinata should choose me. And that's when he was cut off.
Stop it already!
Huh? The sharp sound rang out. It showed just how deeply disappointed she was. Holding his cheek, Yoshitaka stood stunned.
I'm done! I can't be with you anymore. This engagement is off. We're over, Takagi.
No way! I really love you. I just wanted you to see only me. Yes, he did love Hinata. That part was true, but that love had become one-sided, twisted into selfishness. Cast aside by the woman he loved, Yoshitaka staggered off in despair. After that, Yoshitaka desperately tried to find someone else to fill the hole Hinata left behind. But since what happened with Hinata, he got overly suspicious of any guy and started accusing them of affairs that didn't exist. Who's that guy? He's really your brother, huh?
I told you he is. If you can't trust me, then we're done.
Guess Hinata's really the only one for me. Why couldn't I just trust her? His jealousy just got worse, and so did the regret. No one knows what'll happen to him now. Sometime later, Hinata and I came to visit Hinano's grave. The three of us were a family. We'll never forget her. That's why sometimes we like to include Hinano in our talks like this. To be honest, at first, I seriously thought we should cut ties completely.
I told you. If I'd cut ties right then, I would have carried that uneasy feeling for the rest of my life. So this is better. I'm sure my sister would agree it turned out right.
Still, I didn't know you felt so strongly about repaying her kindness. From here on, it's your life, Hinata. You don't need to worry about me anymore.
No, this isn't just for me. It's also what my sister wanted. My life is still long, so I'll find a path I can be proud of, Something I believe in. That's the best way I can repay you two for wishing me happiness, right?
Hinata,
Thanks for raising me.
the way Hinata spoke, she looked just like Hinano. I wonder if Hinano was smiling down on her from the sky.
I swear I'll be happy. So Daichi, promise you'll keep watching over me till the end, okay?
Yeah, of course. As long as you want me to, I'll keep being your brother. Even without blood ties, even without marriage, there are people you can still call family. Because we've lived through tough times, helping each other, and that's proof enough.
Actually, there's a buyout offer.
Huh? A buyout? You've got to be kidding. Big companies only care about mass production. How can we trust them?
Let's carry on Father's legacy together.
Yeah!
There are 2 blocks of tofu here. One has soy sauce A, the other has soy sauce B. Try them.
The president asked me and Itsuki, who both work as soy sauce brewers, to taste the tofu.
A's mass-produced soy sauce made in a tank. B is ours, made in a traditional wooden barrel. This is way too easy.
I think so too, but they're really similar, so I'm not 100% confident. But
what?
it's hard to explain, but with A, I feel the soy sauce comes forward and the tofu fades in the background. With B, the tofu comes forward and the soy sauce is more subtle. The president bursts out laughing and pats her shoulders.
These days, mass-produced soy sauce is so good you can't even tell the difference. Being able to spot it instantly like Itsuki, impressive. Takayuki's delicate palate that detects the balance between ingredients and seasoning is also excellent. I'm really satisfied.
The president leaves happily, but Itsuki still looks unsatisfied. I'm Takayuki Choshi, 32. I've worked 14 years as a soy sauce brewer at a long-standing brewery dating back to the Meiji era. Next to me is a fellow brewer, Itsuki Noda, 28. He's younger than me now, but as the president's son, he's expected to take over one day. Or so everyone thought.
I'm retiring. I want Takayuki Choshi to take over. Everyone, I'm counting on you.
The president suddenly announced his retirement, and he picked me, not his own son, as successor, throwing the workplace into chaos.
Huh? Dad, what the hell are you talking about?
Calm down. Don't get the meaning of tradition twisted, Itsuki. Look around you.
Before long, the workplace split into 2 factions, those backing the new president and the founding family loyalists.
This is exactly the time to focus on our work.
The one who stepped in to mediate was Itsuki's sister Sakura, 2 years younger than him. The workplace mood isn't great, but since I was chosen by the former president, I'm determined to give it my all.
Yes, please do. If there's anything I can do, just tell me.
Thanks to Sakura's balancing role and Itsuki's pride as a craftsman. Despite his frustrations, production wasn't affected. But the trials didn't end. After retirement, the former president fell ill and passed away.
He probably knew he didn't have long left. That's why he decided to retire early.
You think so?
Father was always prepared. I'm sure that's it. We just have to do what we can now.
What we can do is carry on the traditions the former president protected. But just months after the former president's passing, a new challenge hit the brewery. What? A buyout? What's this about?
Would you consider partnering with us to bring your soy sausage deliciousness to the world in the future?
A company showed interest in buying the brewery. It's tough for a small soy sauce maker to survive now. Because of low production volume, our traditional soy sauce ends up expensive, and fewer consumers understand that. The company was Love Koi Sauce, a giant with global reach in sauces and dressings. Actually, there's a buyout offer. I felt I should tell the founding family first, so I brought it to them, but Itsuki's reaction was harsher than expected.
Huh? A buyout? You've got to be kidding. Big companies only care about mass production. How can we trust them?
I get it, but we should at least negotiate for the employees' livelihoods. The truth is, our sales have been declining, and even our wooden barrels are.
I don't care. I'm protecting what my dad built. I'll never accept a buyout.
After that, Itsuki led an anti-buyout movement, which escalated into full-on protests.
We'll protect our proud soy sauce tradition, passed down from the former president. Traders would sell their soul to a big company. Get out!
I understand how everyone feels, but as long as the divide remained, nothing could be done. The collapse of the beloved brewery was only a matter of time. I decided to go my own way. I gave up the presidency to Itsuki and left the brewery I'd worked at for years. Now I need to figure out my next steps. I'll do what I can alone. They probably think I ran away, but I was okay with that for now. Then, my phone rang. It was from Sakura Noda.
Ex-President Takayuki, are you home?
Yeah, I am.
Could you come out for a moment?
I opened the door like she asked and saw... What is going on here? Then stood Sakura and a few brewery employees.
Sorry it took us so long. We quit the brewery.
Quit? Why? I don't understand at all.
We want to protect the former president's soy sauce. We're all pro-buyout like you.
What?
I know the truth. You didn't run. You're trying to protect the former president's will in your own way, right? My brother said otherwise, but we believe you truly cared about the brewery as its president. Above all, my father entrusted the brewery to you. I want to believe in you.
Everyone.
So please, let us work with you.
The employees with her nod, agreeing with Sakura's words. It was such a sudden turn that I was momentarily stunned, but then my eyes welled up.
I inherited a warehouse from the former president. Let's clean it up and make it our office.
Soon after, Sakura and I led the planning for a new company. I recommended Sakura for president, but everyone wanted me to do it. To make the buyout work, we first had to digitize their soy sauce making know-how. Then, we'd present it to Love Koi Sauce and get their approval.
Got it! I'll get right on it.
With everything prepared, Sakura and I headed to pitch to Love Koi Sauce. They didn't want the old brewery. They wanted the soy sauce knowledge and techniques developed there. As long as we had that, the new company was fine. The rep said they'd accept all our knowledge and team. Thank you very much, but if I may, we have one condition.
Yes? What is it?
The rep widened his eyes at what I said next, and then...
We did it, Takayuki!
It's all thanks to the tradition the former president kept alive, and the materials everyone put together. Thank you.
Let's carry on Father's legacy together.
Yeah!
With a new facility provided by Love Koi Sauce, we began a new chapter of soy sauce brewing.
This is a handcrafted wooden vat traditionally used in Japanese soy sauce making.
Whoa, it looks like a two-story house.
But it looks kinda beat up, doesn't it? That oldness is actually important. The wood is home to all kinds of microbes that make the soy sauce taste better.
Ew, microbes, that's gross.
Wait, is it safe to eat?
Sakura is explaining wooden vat soy sauce brewing to a group of kids on a field trip. The old wooden vat used for the tour was brought from the warehouse she inherited from her father.
You all might have eaten microbes this morning, too. Yogurt and natto are full of them. Seriously?
Nowadays, we make soy sauce using massive metal tanks at Love Koi Sauce. That keeps production stable. And since they're easy to manage, we use the extra time to host a lot of school field trips like this.
Soy sauce made in wooden vats is super unique, but the downside is the flavor changes every time. That's why most of it is made in metal tanks now. Only about 1% is made in wooden vats.
But wait, I thought the microbes that make it tasty live in the wood.
Yeah, so does that mean tank-made soy sauce isn't tasty because it doesn't have microbes? Well, when we use the tank, we add the microbes manually each time. And there's already lots of research showing exactly what kinds and how many to add, so we can always make big batches of tasty soy sauce with the same flavor.
The kids nod along to Sakura's explanation, but then someone asks the hardest question.
So which one tastes better, the tank or the wooden vat?
We came all this way to learn about soy sauce. We want to try both. Sorry, we'd love to let you compare them, but the wooden vat isn't in use right now for certain reasons.
Seeing Sakura make a pained face, I hurried to step in. The craftsmen who make wooden vats are getting old, and there aren't any apprentices. Hey you guys, how about becoming vat craftsmen when you grow up?
Huh? No way, I'm gonna be a major leaguer.
Me neither. I'm gonna be an idol. Double the double fight.
Right, not into the craftsman thing, huh? Okay then, I'll just cheer for your dreams instead.
There he goes again, trying to recruit every time kids come visit. All right, I'll cheer too. This place is so lively.
Anyway, our hopes clearly didn't get through, but meanwhile, a big problem hit Itsuki's brewery.
You found irreparable holes in most of the wooden vats?
Yeah, they've really aged. It might be the end of their lifespan.
Order new vats immediately.
Even though they've been using inherited wooden vats to make soy sauce for generations, Itsuki's brewery was now in serious trouble. They couldn't produce soy sauce anymore.
You can't find a supplier? What the hell?
The thing is, wooden vats last about 150 years. The last order was apparently over 50 years ago.
No way! Why didn't we prepare for this kind of situation? Damn it!
It's too late to regret it now. Itsuki battles old files stashed in the back of the warehouse.
Found it! This is it!
He finds an old order slip and hurries to call, but the business is shut down and he can't reach anyone.
Then I'll just find a new supplier online. Everyone, help me out!
Itsuki gives orders, but finding a wooden vat maker isn't that easy. The craftsmen are aging, there are no successors, and the few that remain are swamped with orders. They don't advertise online because they're not taking new clients.
It's no use. There's nowhere we can order new vats from. We'll have to stop soy sauce production for now.
An employee rushes to the desperate Itsuki.
Boss, we found a company that's willing to make us new wooden vats.
Really? Great job. Did you get in touch?
Yes, they're already arranging to come give us a quote.
That's great. What a relief.
Just as he's starting to relax, his face clouds over the moment the representative from the vat-making company shows up.
Thank you for your order. I'm Sakura Noda from Love Koi Sauce.
And I'm Takayuki Choshi, also from Love Koi Sauce. It's only natural he's shocked. It was us who showed up.
Huh? Well, why are you two here?
You're the ones who contacted us. Didn't you need wooden vats?
I've heard the rumors. You left and started a new brewery. But in the end, you got bought out by a big company, and now mass-produce soy sauce with metal tanks.
So what if we did?
Traitor! You ditched the wooden vat tradition Dad protected. As your brother, I'm ashamed of you.
That's not true, Itsuki. We're doing this to carry on Dad's legacy.
Stay out of it. This is a Noda family issue.
Big brother!
Sakura, usually quiet, shouts louder than anyone's ever heard.
No one has cared more about our family's soy sauce than Takayuki. Don't call him an outsider.
Itsuki is shaken by her intensity.
Why won't you just listen to what others have to say? You want to protect Dad's teachings, right? We're on the same side.
Then why?
To keep making traditional vat-brewed soy sauce, we need craftsmen who can build and repair them. But I think you've realized now, there aren't any. No matter how much we want to carry on the tradition, we can't fix the shortage of craftsmen ourselves. But if we partner with Love Koi Sauce, a global company that wants our soy sauce expertise.
Sakura and I lock eyes. I nod and pull out my phone to show Itsuki the screen.
The Wooden Vat Craftsman Revival Project? What is this?
Yes, this was the day. Sakura and I gave a presentation to the company that bought us. May we just say one thing?
Yes, go ahead.
We love traditional wooden vat soy sauce. That's something we'll never give up, even after being acquired. With aging craftsmen and this tradition on the brink of extinction, we can't just sit back and watch it fade away. I then handed over a separate proposal I had prepared, apart from our presentation materials. I want this project to happen no matter what. That's the condition for us accepting your buyout offer. If you can't agree to that, we're fine with canceling the deal. We can only make wooden vat soy sauce because the vat craftsmen still exist. That's why I wanted to use the power of a big company to pass on the greatness of traditional vat brewed soy sauce to the future. That day, I explained it all to the rep with passion, and they understood. They agreed. A global company with offices and networks all over the world can recruit craftsmen from everywhere. Some are young people starting from scratch, others are carpenters switching from furniture making. People from all over the world, wanting to learn traditional Japanese skills, finally got the wooden vat production going again.
No way. So you were trying to tell me this the whole time?
Itsuki, please listen. I didn't agree to the buyout without thinking it through. It's all been to protect the soy sauce tradition.
Shut up! I've hated it from the start. Why were you picked as the next president? In the end, you're just sucking up to the big guys, aren't you? I didn't listen. I just couldn't accept this guy.
For stuff only we can do, we should do it. That's obvious. But for things we can't do, we leave it to the people who can. That's all there is to it. I showed Itsuki photos of all the people around the world helping with the Vat Revival project.
They're making vats with such big smiles. I'm sorry. I didn't understand a thing. The vats were ruined, and I thought our whole brewery was done for. I didn't realize anything until it was almost too late.
Don't confuse what it really means to protect tradition, Itsuki. Look around you.
His father's old words echo in his mind. Then, Itsuki bows deeply to me and Sakura.
Please let me apologize for everything. I was wrong to shut you out and refuse to listen. Dad, the father I respected more than anyone. I held a grudge for so long because he chose you instead of me.
Itsuki, I get how he feels. I've seen his work, and I know he really loved that brewery.
I really respect your knowledge, dedication, and focus as a soy sauce craftsman, Big Brother. But that's not enough to protect tradition. You have to look ahead, adapt, and respond to change too. You're the best craftsman, but to lead a company, you need a calm and flexible mind. That's probably why Dad chose Takayuki, not you.
Yeah, Sakura's totally right. That might be the part I was missing the most.
I gently placed a hand on Itsuki's shoulder as he hung his head. We cut it close, but we made it in time. I knew your vats were on their last legs. But I couldn't gather craftsmen from around the world myself, so we had no choice but to join a big company. I'm sorry for dividing up the beautiful brewery the predecessors worked so hard to build.
No. I'm the one who's truly sorry for everything up until now.
As Itsuki sobbed, I couldn't help but start crying too. After that, new vats were installed at Itsuki's brewery. Then, the microbial beds passed down for generations were transferred to the new vats so soy sauce making could resume.
Thank you so much for prioritizing us for the vats. I hate to ask again, but could we also get some metal tanks?
A shocking request. Sakura and I look at each other, eyes wide. What do you mean?
I'll never be as strong a leader as you, Takayuki, but I still run this place. I have to prepare for emergencies, scale up production, increase sales, and protect our staff.
Itsuki sniffled awkwardly. Sakura and I couldn't help but laugh. Request accepted. Maybe the future of soy sauce is using the uniqueness of vats and the reliability of tanks wisely.
I'm rooting for you, Big Brother. You've got this.
Thanks. Geez, Sakura, you really do have amazing foresight.
Well, I've spent my life seriously thinking about the future of soy sauce.
That's not what I meant. I meant your taste in men.
What? What?
Seeing Sakura get adorably flustered, I suddenly felt my ears go red too.
Haha, so when are you two gonna start dating?
Hey! Big brother, don't say weird stuff!
Saying tradition must be preserved is easy, but actually passing it on is really hard. Reality is, a lot of things fade away with time, no matter how hard you try to keep them. But I want to protect Sakura-san just as much as I want to protect soy sauce tradition. I've always felt that way.
Huh? Thank you. So much.
Seeing Sakura blush bright red, I swore to myself, I'll never let this love fade away either.